sorry, I was eating.
Don't apologize. That's right. Eat.
Well, if you don't know what this is, obviously you do. I don't know why I said that at the time. Like, this is a surprise anymore. But we do a Q&A. I have a bunch of questions here. Some of them are mixed from the one from last time, because you guys didn't have that many questions. So if you've seen videos of the last one, I'm going to try to remix the answer, so it's not the exact same answer. Okay, this says, how does it feel to know that your music has helped people through their darkest moments? I'm honored. I would like people to give themselves more credit though, because while I provided some kind of soundtrack that played in the background of these moments, when people approach me and say, you saved my life, or I would be blank without you, I don't agree with that statement, because you, as a person, had to sit there in that moment and pull your own self out of it. But I'm glad that anything that I made was able to be a part of that. But I hope people give themselves more credit than me in those situations. What's your biggest accomplishment in life besides having a baby? Raising my head. Retiring my mom. For sure, like being able to let my mom not go to work a job that she hates every day, and I put her through massage school, and like now she's like crocheting baby hats. Like, that's what she likes to do. Like that's her jam. I'm like, whatever you want to do. You want to go pick up a random skill, pick it up, and live your life. So. Which albums were the easiest and most difficult to create? Just albums, or can I choose from mixtapes too? Oh. Okay. Mixtapes was While We Wait 2, the one that we just made, because it literally was 2 weeks, and I just made it in my back house and in my socks every single day with my friends. So it was like just a very simple process, and little to no people, not little to no people, but there wasn't that many people involved. It wasn't some big major thing where I got all these like really famous producers and da-da-da. I just had some beat packs and just ran it up in the back house, so that was fun. Most difficult to make? Making Crash involved a lot of people and going to a lot of different places to do it, so that was probably the hardest one, just because it was such a long process and such like a so many people involved process, but it was fun. What song do you have on repeat currently? You know, I haven't been listening to no music on this tour because my ears be ringing from the concerts all the time, so I try to just get as much silence as I can, because at the end of every single day is so much music, so I've been trying to find the silence. I wish I had a better answer for that question right now, but that's my truth. Out of all your albums, which one is your favorite? It Was Good Until It Wasn't is my favorite. Will we ever see a Kehlani tequila or a Kehlani perfume? I gave up tequila, y'all. I did. I started drinking Hennessy. I know that's insane. I did. That's a very insane choice at this point in my life. But then I also am just trying to chill and not drink so much in general, so, you know, gotta take breaks. But that didn't answer the question. Maybe, if it makes sense. But I would want to do something cooler, like a wetsuit or like a surfboard, you know, something cooler than alcohol, because I don't want to be the drunk friend my whole life, you know. You gotta get somewhere. He's trying to fly away, y'all. What's been your best moment on tour so far? Probably after during the last song at the Barclays Center, my daughter was like sitting right in front of me in like a little Stitch costume, and I didn't notice that my goddaughter had like brought her right there. So when I noticed her and she was like, "Can I come up there?" and I was like, "Yes." So all this like confetti and fire and all type of shit explodes at the end of the song, and she just like ran up to me, and it was just cool to be able to share like high-key the biggest, you know, performance moment of my life so far with my child.
Yeah.
What genre was your favorite to experiment with while making Crash, and would you make more of it in the future? I liked making Better Not. I think country's really fun and storytelling is really good, and it was cool to be able to like imitate this little like twang that I don't naturally have, but be able to like put it in there. So I would love to play with that more. I answered so many of these last time, I'm having a hard time. Y'all don't have any questions for me? That would be so much better. What? What's up?
In ballin', you said Wi-Fi. Was that to rhyme with needy?
It was definitely to rhyme,
I like
but
that.
I also jokingly say Wi-Fi all the time in real life.
I like that.
Like, it's just my little dumb. I actually have like a little Wi-Fi symbol tatted on my finger to stay connected. So, what's up? Yeah. What's a life lesson that I can grow from that I've experienced? Just making sure to always have discernment. I feel like it takes a long time, especially if you're a really open person or you pride yourself on like just standing in who you are all the time openly. You have to have a lot of discernment with, you know, where you open yourself up, who you open yourself up to. And I learned a lot of those lessons in a really harsh, super harsh way. So yeah, I'd say discernment and intuition is important. It's important to hone in on. Okay, I'm gonna take two more. Would I do Tsunami Christmas again? Absolutely. I love Tsunami Christmas. I've been trying to figure out how to bring it back, but it's just my tour. I've been on tour almost every time it's been time to think about it. So I have to consider, like, I still want people to buy the tour tickets. So like if you go to Tsunami Christmas, then you won't come to the tour and I gotta prioritize, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up?
You by chance perform Cupid's Curse with you and Fora?
Huh?
You by chance perform Cupid's Curse with you and Fora?
Would I perform with Fora?
Cupid's Curse?
You know what? I don't even know how that song goes. Not in a bad way. I have horrible memory.
What about Up at Night?
Up at night, in my opinion, if I could bring out everybody I've ever collaborated with to have one big old fun concert, I would love that. So that'd be a dream of mine.
How did you discover that you could sing?
How did I discover that I could sing? Ooh, I don't remember how I discovered that I could sing, but what made me decide to hone it was I got a knee injury when I was in middle school and I was already going to art school and I couldn't dance anymore and I was there for the dancing like emphasis. And then they were like, we be hearing you hum, just come try out for the singing one. You're already in the school, but you can't dance anymore. You don't want to have to miss out on going to art school just because you can't do your craft. You can try another one. And I tried it in an audition and then they made me sing in front of the whole entire fucking school, which rattled me to my core. And yeah, things just started happening from there. Yeah. I don't know if I want to have more kids. That's a serious question with the way the world is right now. Not to be the dark guy at the table, but it is. It's just something to think about with just the state of everything. And I've had to think long and hard. It really affects my parenting. It affects everything. It affects if I want to get a new puppy. You know what I'm saying? So I've been keeping that in mind of like, let me just prepare my kid for what the future is and not try to maybe selfishly think of having more kids at the moment. I know I'm very equipped to have the kid that I have and she's the shit. So that's all the questions I'm gonna take, you guys. Thank you for asking them because I'm telling you, this was like 75% questions from last show and I did not know what I was gonna do. Okay, safety precautions. It's fucking hot. It's really fucking hot. This might be the hottest I've felt so far since we've been on this tour. People have been passing out at these shows and it tends to come from this group right here because you guys have had to come here earliest and be here the longest to like stand in this line. What I want y'all to do when y'all take a break after is please go get water. Please, like, just force yourself to drink as much fucking water as possible because I want you guys to have a good time tonight. There's multiple openers. It's a long night. It's a long show. It's going to be so fun. And my priority is that you have a good time and get home safe. So I love you and I'll see you later.